Harrison plays it back to his captain, Cooper. Cooper finds a little route through with the ball to Calvin Phillips. Phillips then plays it on here to Luke Ayling. Ayling's still got Hernandez just wide of him. He's got Roof and Click through the middle, but it's Hernandez that takes the ball on. Pablo Hernandez into Matthias Click. Matthias Click now. Back to Johnny Alioski. Patient build up this from Leeds, but a good final ball needed. Harrison maybe to deliver it. Comes off Shotton. Harrison plays the ball back across and it's cleared away from inside the penalty area. Warm applause from the Borough fans, appreciating the effort there of their defenders. Ayala.
Good defender.
Interesting career, Danny Ayala, because he actually started in this country, at least with Liverpool, where he spent a couple of seasons but never made the grade. To Teesside and made a real home here at Middlesbrough. Danny Ayala, he's been a perennial in their team for a few seasons now. Here's Roof bringing the ball forward now for Leeds. Can Roof find a little
foul?
He knocked it through the legs of one of the Middlesbrough players. Didn't win the free kick as he tried to chase after it. I think it would have been a free kick. Cooper now looks to try and play it wide to Harrison. Good spell of possession this from Leeds, but something positive needed from it. I think it would have been a free kick.
That's me. I'm streaming it. I'm going to send it James.
Yeah, plenty of possession and get in a good area again, but once again, Michael, that final ball now, just lacking that little bit of quality. You know, a good ball across the box there under pressure. Made the opening well.
One or two little goes, and when the moment came to pull the trigger on that
shocking
final ball, it was again just a bit disappointing. Tyler Roberts is ready to go out of your picture at the moment. If you're watching us at the Beanback or around the world,
I'm interested just to see the changing mix here.
That will be a Leeds ball as it came from
Roberts
the goalkeeper Darren Randolph. Carlos Corberan and Marcelo Bielsa are deep in conversation here with Tyler Roberts. Meanwhile, play on the pitch picks up here with Harrison, who's just caught there by John O'Mickel.
From Bamford.
Click on the halfway line. Here's Hernandez.
With a lot of possession in the ball since the goal.
Overhit from Pablo Hernandez. Harrison can't keep that in play. So possession given back to Middlesbrough for another throw in here. Shotton will launch this one forward still. Tyler Roberts waits for his introduction into this game. About Tyler Roberts' introduction. As we just watched Patrick Bamford maybe with an opportunity here. He's wrestling away there with Dale Fry.
It was a great touch from there, you know, it was a little opportunity for him to turn in the ball and maybe get a shot away.
Just going to mention the Tyler Roberts introduction against Rotherham, of course. Worked really well. He's going to replace Matthias Click in this one.
He's going for it.
Well, he was a doubt, wasn't he? Remember, ahead of this game as well. He does look to be limping a little bit as he comes off. Just wonder whether that little injury that he had, as we said, a doubt with his knee ahead of this one has maybe just affected him. Middlesbrough launched that one forward here via their goalkeeper Randolph. Header one in the air by Cooper. Harrison with a touch. Here's Alioski.
Nice.
Alioski takes it inside and then tries to play it forward in towards Harrison. Shotton gets a foot in. Tyler Roberts trying to get involved, but Ayala brings it away. Alioski with a block there. Comes back now to Cooper, and then Cooper plays it back into the path of Ayala.
The best centre back wasn't going to give that up by Ayala. All the way for his own half, but look at this back play again. It's one of them again where you give it away, you know, for nothing.
He's a bit lucky. It came through to the goalkeeper, and now Leeds looking to break with Tyler Roberts.
Once again,
Ayala doing his defensive duties this time.
Chance here.
Go on.
Leeds have it back though with Pablo Hernandez. Ricochet kindly for Hernandez drives it low across goal. Wasn't the best of crosses again. Hernandez again. This time the ball comes in, and Leeds have won a corner kick.
Should put that through the middle.
We're going to have opportunities in this game, the way they play to create.
No, that's a good
it's
shot.
just to get the quality.
Can hear us talking.
So far, we've not provided it. But there's still the talent in there to do it. You know,
Corner kick to
Microphone
Leeds.
was being taken out.
Alioski's gone across there. Is this the moment that Leeds can get themselves level in the game? We're approaching 59 minutes. We're approaching the hour mark.
You know, and if you get one, Michael, against this side, you can go in and win the game.
Alioski with this corner kick. Very, very congested penalty area. Referee's keeping a close eye on that one as the ball does come in here. It's Jansen's header down, and it's straight up into the hands of the goalkeeper, Darren Randolph.
It was a bit difficult the way the ball was coming to get him more on the ball, but
he was complaining it was only shirt ball Pontus Jansen. We have seen that given. Saw it at the World Cup last summer, given quite a lot.
There was a few blatant wins last night. They weren't given at all. They're really blatant.
I think if every time you see a shirt pulled in the penalty area, a penalty kick's given, we'd probably be finishing games 7-0, because it just seems to be
But they should
the
be
norm.
given, that is the thing. I mean,
They would soon stop.
it's up to the officials. You've got to see it and give it.
They're under orders to give it. That's what we saw at the World Cup. But what we haven't had is a consistent approach to it since.
No, it's awful.
Borough warming a couple of players up now as the ball goes forward here towards Ryan Shotton. Alioski met it from a Leeds point of view, and then the ball goes out. Shotton went down rather theatrically against Jack Harrison there.
I don't know if it was a free kick, I just thought he'd have a little dive.
Few raised eyebrows, but Borough have the ball back. Ball is in there by John Obi Mikel, and a chance, and it was a great chance again there for Lewis Wing.
Just never come down for him quick enough.
Now a little mistake by George Friend allows Pablo Hernandez to play the ball forward.
Gone
Out here by Dale Fry.
Why did he take Clark off?
Yeah, another bad pass.
Hernandez is having a tough time of it at the moment in this game.
Yeah, just give him the ball.
She's waiting for
it.
the okay have somebody to pick it up.
Yeah.
She's waiting for Amy to tell her she's ready. She might just go and sit outside Amy.
Leeds with the ball. Tyler Roberts. Hernandez just needs to work through this, as I said. Little difficult 5 minutes he's having. Here's Roof. Roof to take on Shotton maybe. Harrison making the overlapping run. Roof's gone for the byline. Shotton dives in.
We've got to get a goal.
Since Borough have scored, it's been all Leeds without ever really testing the keeper.
Yeah, they seem to do the foot off the pedal at the start of
See this corner then, another.
second half at 100 miles an hour,
Pogba's got
and then
to.
they've just slowed up a little bit.
Borough have got a player down at the moment. They are requiring
Right.
the physio.
Oh, he's all nice, isn't it?
So we're going to have a little hold up to play
Not
here
very well.
just before this
Yeah.
Leeds corner kick. Yeah, as you say, Eddie, since it's the goal scorer Lewis Wing is down by the way, but since Borough have scored, they haven't really gone on, have they?
No,
which you see so many times with teams. Once they get in front, they use it to
Borough
team haven't been able to do
Yeah, I'll let
that.
you know.
Now, Wing, as we said, is one of their, or has been one of their most impressive performances this afternoon. He's been down here for a while. Physio team on, now 2.
I don't know if it's a knee injury as well or what. Seemed that happy.
It wasn't clear, certainly not clear to me about what's happened
Yeah.
in terms of seeing that. Right the way through, Tyler Roberts with a touch on the thigh. Never really got a hold of it, and now Shotton comes across to try and get this one clear over on the far side, puts it into touch, leaves him a throw.
Yeah, it just never broke for us that. It could have landed anywhere, it can off his thigh that.
So Leeds with his throw, level with the edge of the penalty area.
Yeah, I've got loads of viewers.
People actually write comments.
Do take the throw in eventually from
5
Ayling.
years.
Comes back here to Tyler Roberts. Roberts edge of the penalty area. Going to play it back to Ayling, but Ayling had gone and made the run into the penalty area. Roberts played it across the edge of the area, and now Burrow will look to try and break. It's a wonderful ball into the path of Hugill. Hugill taking on Pontus Janssen. Has some support as well. Bezic is one of those players in support. Janssen is across there. Now Janssen goes down. He's fouled by Hugill. Not happy with it, but the free kick is taken quickly and Leeds are off and running again here. Ayling in a central position, but just straight out. Simple pass, really. Looks simple.
Can you hear that talking? Yes.
Speak in the chat if you can hear it.
Stop chat.
Bad play you've got to say.
I think you can. I have to
Shotton
watch
is
it on
throwing.
if you can hear.
Headed away.
What is it?
Comes to Harrison. Harrison can't keep the
Great
ball.
stream. Sound is brilliant.
So they can't hear us.
They can.
Harrison can't keep the
Great
ball.
stream. Sound.
At Ellen Road to Norwich City.
Great. Alright, this is still.
We're ending up at the Riverside Stadium.
Sorry.
Lots of Johnny Howson in this
I'd have to
game.
mute the
Oh,
mic.
it's only just sitting in the midfield area.
Ineffective in what he has had to do. He's looking to try and work an opening here. Tyler Roberts. Roberts will ball through for Calvin Phillips. Phillips into Kemar Roof. Roof now has got Hernandez making the overlapping run. Here is Hernandez. Hernandez inside the area. Hernandez with the ball in. It's headed away by Aidan Flint. Only though as far as Calvin Phillips. Phillips back to Hernandez and Hernandez back in towards Phillips. Phillips ball in towards the penalty. Roof trying to get there. Couldn't get there. Randall does.
Decent ball in, that. It's the best ball in. A bit disappointed there. He's never got the end of that. Carefully watch it, you know. It's floated into a good area. Maybe they were a little diving header there, you know.
We talk, don't we, about his prowess with his head so often. That's a lovely takedown by Calvin Phillips as Randolph's goal kick came out the Teesside sky. But it's Middlesbrough who are breaking here, and Johnny Howson can't keep that one in play.
I think Johnny's got the pace now, you know. He looks a bit tired in there.
Funny, isn't it?
He was surprised that it was Johnny Howson wasn't lasting too long after this. He's not getting any
We like
younger, Johnny.
violence, you know.
Well, there was a lot of discontent with Middlesbrough about their arrangements, if you like, for their cup game in midweek. Travelling back from Newport through the night, by all accounts. Having flown down on the day of the game as the ball goes in towards the penalty area. It's away from Bamford. So it was a long day in terms of travelling down and then playing the match and then travelling back.
Good ball from Pablo there again. He was on Tyler Roberts. He's bends that down the line. He's put it straight out of play.
So fingers crossed.
Uncharacteristic, you know, a few slack passes for Pablo.
Fingers crossed that the exertions that Borough put themselves through in midweek might start to tell, because whilst they did make some changes, take a load.
Since they scored the goal, they're not getting the bodies forward.
They've allowed Leeds to come in.
They're just quite content to sit in there.
3.
It's a dangerous game to play.
It is, and Leeds have a free kick here on the halfway
Is
line.
it you?
Marcelo Bielsa.
Checked it over the keeper and wide. Corner kick.
Quite good ball.
Well,
It's a decent ball, that is.
it was a great ball for Patrick Bamford to get on the end of.
You know, if you just watch it, defender just clips it. You know, he just hits
As
the
well.
good defending.
Because I've got a WhatsApp thing, the chat thing's not big corner.
Did well, Danny Ayala.
Hernandez over that way.
Getting back in the groove, Fernandez.
Yeah, defending them well.
So, Alioski with this corner kick there now
I'm
for
gonna
Leeds.
go
Floats one towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Cooper trying to get there. It's going to be another corner kick.
We have said, Michael,
Being grim.
you know, we've got the opportunities to create against this side. You know,
No, who's us? Say us.
Well, We are approaching 69 minutes played. Leeds scored late against Norwich, late against Stoke, too late in both those games as it turned out. Hernandez with the ball in again here. It's headed up and away, might come back to Hernandez. It does. Hernandez, his first time ball. Picks out Harrison. He's come again. Some of the home fans getting a bit restless. In towards Tyler Roberts. Roberts in the penalty area now. Roberts trying to flick it up towards that back post. Pontus Jansson with a header. Goes back to Alioski. Alioski to strike one edge of the area. Feeds it away by John Obi Mikel. Only as far though as Calvin Phillips. Phillips back to Ayling now. It's all Leeds asking questions at the moment. Can they get the breakthrough? Ayling with the ball forward. Inside the air. Pontus Jansson. Here's JMoore. Roof on the rebound.
Oh!
Double save by Randolph, the goalkeeper, who then comes and punches this one away. Randolph keeps his side in it for the moment. Goes forward again from Calvin Phillips.
What a chance. There's no offside here.
And there's a chance maybe at the other end for Hugill to try and break. Hugill's away from Calvin Phillips. Hernandez gets back and defends it.
What a chance there for Kemar Roof. Oh. Double chance we had.
Denied twice by the keeper.
Good chase for the goalkeeper, but what an opportunity. That's what I say, you're going to get opportunities against this side.
And they might have another one here because Harrison has had a look. Ball in towards the penalty. Header comes off the post this time.
Yes.
Oh, it's off the post. Tyler Roberts looks on. Stares on. Patrick Bamford stares at Tyler Roberts.
Chance.
Between them, they can't believe that ball's not ended up in the back of the net.
Patrick Bamford, a great chance. He was on his right foot again.
Well, Leeds asking all the questions here as the ball came in.
This is the first one. Kemar Roof, great chance. Back to him. Another good chance. I know. Wonderful to see the other one, because that was a great chance.
Yeah, we're just seeing the double save from a few moments ago.
This is it.
And now there's the one a few moments ago.
It's right foot Patrick Bamford, wasn't it? Oh, it's a great chance.
Was he put off a touch by his own player, Tyler Roberts?
So. No, I don't think so. If anything, he might have been better taking it.
Yeah.
Tyler Roberts, but goalkeeper did well for them.
Suddenly, though, the Leeds fans spurred into life.
Well, what we've got to say, it's been a lot better the last 3 or 4 minutes for us.
But we've been complaining that Darren Randolph hadn't had a save to make. He's now made 3 or 4. And he might have another one here as the ball goes forward towards Patrick Bamford.
Come on.
The goalkeeper has been tested now.
Yeah, he's responded.
Yeah, the Irish international's done really well, really well.
It's going to go. No? Yep.
Leeds have got a throw in. Have they? Yep, going to be a throw in on this near
Really
side.
want to go with that.
Suddenly, the Middlesbrough team are rocking on their heels a little bit.
With a couple of great chances in the last 5 minutes. Terrific chances.
Just having a
So
look.
if you just get that little bit of composure, you know, you'll create chances against this side.
Having a look along the line, there's the former Middlesbrough and Southampton midfielder Neil Maddison. He's a big Borough fan, chewing his fingernails next to us at the moment. A lot of Borough fans doing that right now because Harrison is bringing the ball forward and Hernandez. How often have we said when Hernandez plays, Leeds play? Hernandez has started to play in the last couple of minutes, but Borough have got that one clear. Only though as far as Cooper. Cooper, bit of calm assurance on the halfway line. Leeds trying to win it back against Howson here with Kemar Roof. Comes back here to Pontus Jansson.
We're definitely in the ascendancy now. We've just got to keep it going.
Hernandez with the ball forward. That one's headed away by Ayala. Might go away for a corner kick here. Will Ayala keep it in play? He saves it going for the corner. It's going to be a Leeds throw-in.
Yeah. Well, you think if we keep exerting this much pressure on them, we'll get a breakthrough. But there's a couple of great chances. Kemar Roof was the best of the lot. I think Patrick Bamford was terrific there. You know.
Bamford's minutes to goals record this season for Leeds has been phenomenal. First league start for Leeds United against his former team, as we keep saying. Is it written in the stars for Patrick Bamford to bag the equaliser in this one?
They're just all sitting behind the ball now. They're trying to get forward.
It's an odd game plan. It's an odd game plan. 1-0 up at home. Start of the second half. Dream start, if you like, for them.
And the fast start they made.
And then it's as if they just said, right, we'll sit this out for 42 more minutes. Might still work for them, but, well, at the minute, 17 minutes remaining. Leeds have had some great opportunities. Casilla, meanwhile, now plays this one in towards Cooper. Cooper does well, keeps it in play. Played it there to Pontus Jansson. And the roar around the ground from the Borough fans is one of come on and frustration, I think. And from the Leeds fans is, come on, we can get back in this game. Howson bringing the ball forward for Middlesbrough. Now he goes wide into Mo Bezic. Bezic could be in away from Alioski here. Bezic across, and at the back post, it's into the side netting.
Chance for them.
It was past Saville, and a big chance for Middlesbrough there, as we said, at that back post to try and put this game potentially beyond doubt. Flint's won this one now for Borough. Tries to play it into Bezic. Flint's furious with Bezic for not getting on the end of that one. Going to see Britt Assombalonga in a few moments. £15 million man. What sort of game will he be coming on into? Trying to thread one forward there. See two players coming on, I think, from Borough here. Adam Clayton, former Leeds midfielder, will be the other one.
I'm not surprised. Was it lost a little bit in the midfield area? A few tired players out there. Maybe they took to Newport's catching up now.
Yeah,
that was a chance for them.
George Friends, the chance we just see on the monitor, the one at the back post of a few moments ago. Just going to say, Adam Clayton, you'll remember, initially joined Leeds on loan in 2010, made it a permanent deal, scored 6 goals in the league in his spell between 2010 and 2012, 50-odd appearances for the club. Here come Leeds on the break though, here with Ayling.
Should have got it in the box, had a chance.
Friend was across there, done well.
Oh, Friend done well, but
Ayling should have played it earlier.
Should have played it in the box.
Borough are playing on the counter-attack at the moment. Leeds are throwing men forward, and the chase is on here for Johnny Howson and Johnny Alioski. Alioski clears it away, throwing. He looks shattered, Johnny Howson. He looks spent, doesn't he?
He did look like that for the start of the second half.
Yeah.
Johnny.
14 minutes remaining. The Borough fans have got their flags twirling now. It's Borough 1, Leeds 0 on LUTV. Brought to you by Deliveroo, your favourite restaurant delivered fast to your door. Here comes the change. Britt Assombalonga is coming on. Adam Clayton is coming on as well. Just waiting to see the players that are making way. All the Borough fans on their feet here as we wait to see what the fourth official signals. And we're seeing Saville going off. First of all, George Saville. He's the man replaced here by Adam Clayton. And Assombalonga comes on. And the player that's making way for him here.
These Borough connections with them, isn't there?
So Clayton is on, Assombalonga is on. And Borough have a throw in here. It's going to be a throw in which Ryan Shotton will try and put in towards the penalty area. It's taking an absolute age. Shotton does eventually throw into the penalty area where it's headed away by Pontus Jansson. Ball comes back in towards the penalty area, and the first touch of the game for Britt Assombalonga is one in 6 yards. It's a chance, surely.
It's a half chance. He just tried to safe it. I thought he would have had a right swing at that. Tried to cut it across his body in the volley. He safe footed it. He never caught it right.
Now, Assombalonga replacing Hugill up front could have scored with literally his first touch of the game, but well, you have to say if Borough were to get second. I know last night we saw 3 in 8 minutes, but you'd have to feel that it would probably be game over. Not always in this amazing league that is the Sky Bet Championship.
Amazing.
There's been some games this year Villa have been involved in 5-5s and 4-4s. And
our game at Villa Park.
Our game at Villa Park before Christmas finished the right way, 3-2. Maroof is down on his backside at the minute, but the referee has said it's a throw-in only here. It's a throw-in which is in towards Tyler Roberts. Roberts gets the return ball from Ayling as well. Tony Pulis then has made a couple of changes to try and spark a bit of life back into his team, but Tyler Roberts is lively here. He's done well, Tyler Roberts. Gets his ball to the penalty area, looking for Harrison. It's headed clear up towards Britt Asombalonga. Asombalonga breaks here, and he's across the halfway line, trapped here by Johnny Alioski. Asombalonga and Alioski in a bit of a tussle with each other. It's a tussle that's angered Tony Pulis so much he's on the pitch. 5 yards on the pitch, and the manager could be in a bit of trouble there. Leeds might going to make a change. Curtis Fleming is out there as well. Luke Ayling is the player that's going to make way, and Jamie Shackleton is the player that's going to come on.
We want him to bomb on Jamie Shackleton, you know.
Jamie Shackleton, Jamie Shackleton,
You know he can get forward. You know he can play in a midfield role as well as playing at a fullback role. It's just, as I said, a bit of a tussle between Asombalonga and Alioski as they went racing after that one. It certainly got Tony Pulis animated down there, probably because he knows his team have been under a bit of pressure since they scored the goal. Leeds need to keep doing what they've been doing in this second half. They've created chances. Here's Harrison. A few half-hearted appeals for handball, not given. Harrison has won a corner kick here. Came off Ryan Shotton. So we are less than 10 minutes on the clock then on LUTV. It's Borough 1, Leeds 0 with delivery. Your favourite restaurants delivered fast to your door. Corner kick. Referee doesn't want Pablo Hernandez to take it just yet. Seeing Izzy Brown down there as well.
Oh, Izzy.
He might be coming on shortly. Referee wants to have a word with the two captains though, first of all. 30,881 is the official attendance. Tony Pulis has called some players over. All the players are coming across to the sidelines at the moment now.
A drinks break.
We are,
I don't know what it is.
well, the referee is getting some instructions in his ear. Some of the Borough players down there are asking the referee what's going on, but all the players at the moment come across to this near side touchline, and we're seeing some paramedics coming across as well to this near side area at the moment. And well, we've just got a break in play here at the moment on LUTV, and as I say, we've got a break in play. All the players have come across.
Yeah, somebody says apparently somebody in the box has collapsed or something.
Well, there seemed, as I said, when I mentioned Izzy Brown was coming on, that there was something going on in the Leeds United technical area at the moment. And from our view at the top of the stand, it's not automatically easy to see what exactly is happening. The camera angle as well, we can't really see exactly what's happened down there. But what we can tell you about is that the game for the moment has been halted. We have a pause in the game at the moment. We're all sort of craning our necks and trying to see what is happening down there. But what I can tell you is there seems to be some medical attention now being given to someone either in the Leeds United dugout or just behind. It looks in the dugout. Marcelo Bielsa is stood just behind those paramedics at the moment. Concerned look on the face of Marcelo Bielsa, who stands there with his hands behind his back at the moment and just stares at the ground. And a few of these Leeds United players are just watching on a little bit concerned right now. If you're listening to us in the UK and Ireland, what I can tell you is we've got a break in play here with 7 minutes to go. If you're watching the pictures around the world or at the beanback, Borough are leading this game, but we have a break in play for something which has happened off the pitch here. The medical staff continuing to work down there. We'll obviously try and keep you updated, but we can't see exactly what's going on because of the number of medical staff around the incident. So that is rather blocking our view while they go about their work. What I can tell you though is that play is going to continue here, and it's going to continue with this corner kick. But yeah, a break there for a few minutes. Clearly some concerned faces and some concerned people down on that Leeds United bench at the moment. Luke Ayling, who's just come off at the moment, is very animated down there with a few people as well. We are seeing paramedics and we are seeing stretchers, and we are seeing as well what is a very worried Marcelo Bielsa. And I think the game is going to resume, but in what sort of circumstances, we're not quite sure. Nobody seems to really know here what is happening. The referee and his officials are still over there talking to the medical people and the safety people here. And you just have to wonder from a player point of view what kind of appetite they will have to carry this game off if one of their colleagues is down there and clearly not well at the moment.
Going on something, Michael. There's still a medical official talking to the referee when they can restart the game.
The players have gone back onto the field of play.
The referee hasn't.
The players have. So we are going to restart this with. We are going to restart this now with the corner kick that's going to be taken, but as I said, at the moment we've still got this long delay. So we don't know exactly what's happened down there at the moment, and as I said, it's worrying scenes, worrying signs on that Leeds United bench down there. It all started when I saw Izzy Brown very animated, and well, at first I thought he was going to be coming on. Then obviously I realised Leeds have made their 3 changes, so knew that couldn't be the issue. And then the referee halted things. We're still not ready to go. We've still got, although the players are all lined up ready for this corner kick, we've not got the match officials on the pitch in the right positions at the moment.
He's still talking to a few players, Michael. Yes.
And it is the Leeds United bench that's at the centre of this at the moment. So you have to wonder whether this game will continue, whether the referee will play what remains of the 4 minutes plus, well, it will be at least 4 or 5. Or whether the game will be abandoned at this stage at the moment. We simply don't know that. So just to recap, if you listen to us here in the UK and Ireland, or if maybe you're watching at the beanbag and you nipped away for a few moments, the game was brought to a halt on around 82 minutes here. As I said, the first signs that something was wrong was Izzy Brown down on the bench, furiously signalling something down on the Leeds United bench. That message was then passed to the referee as Leeds were getting ready to try and take a corner kick, and the referee brought the game to a halt. The players all came across to the touchline area where they took some fluids on board. But we've had a 5 or 6 minute delay here, and the reason we've had that delay is because of medical attention which is being administered at the moment to somebody, and we can't see who it is from our position at the Riverside Stadium, but somebody on that Leeds United bench now. I think we are getting ready to get this game going, but it rather pales into insignificance these last few minutes.
Well, I just wonder, what it's down,
Yeah, we are seeing a stretcher now, and it's gone straight down the tunnel, and everyone inside this Riverside Stadium is on their feet, warm applause, and I'm sure we'll bring you more news on that one in due course.
Wow.
Meanwhile, we have a few minutes of football left.
Good for you now.
And we have Leeds behind in this game. Borough 1, Leeds United 0. Leeds with the corner kick. Hernandez with the delivery. It's headed out and back in. Back in by Jamie Shackleton it was. There's a real melee inside that penalty area at the moment. It's not been cleared. It comes to Tyler Roberts. His ball back in. And now the ball will break here for Britt Asomba Longa. Alioski's across there. Also across there was Jack Harrison. So it's somber atmosphere at the moment inside the ground as Leeds break with Roberts, and a chance there as the ball came back from Harrison for Roof.
Decent Roof.
Goal kick here to Middlesbrough. So Darren Randolph will take this one. We are approaching 88.5 minutes here on LUTV, but we will play a number of minutes now for stoppages at the end of this game as Howson plays that ball forward. Britta Sombalonga chases after it. It's gone out for a throw-in here. It will be a Leeds throw-in, which Alioski will take. Alioski to Janssen. Here's Cooper. Casilla out to Shackleton now. Can Leeds get something in what remains of this game? They played really well, created some really good chances in this second half. I'm sure the players' minds will be on events elsewhere in these last few minutes, but I'm sure as well they will be looking for their colleague who's been taken ill here inside the ground to try and get something from this game. They look to try and break here with Patrick Bamford. Here's Tyler Roberts. Marcelo Bielsa strides around inside his technical area. Now he crouches. Carlos Corberan is there as well. Leeds look to try and work an opening down on that right-hand side. Shackleton is the player that benefits from that one. Ball comes in towards the penalty area now. Tyler Roberts.
That's disgraceful.
Once again, you know, like that final ball into the box.
12 minutes stoppages here at the end of this 90. No real surprise there.
Plenty of time.
You're just coming in trying to catch the end of the game and you're wondering why we've got 12 minutes of stoppages. We had obviously a 12-minute break due to some medical attention which was being given to somebody on the Leeds United bench. The position we have inside the Riverside Stadium, we are quite high in the ground and we don't have a direct view of that bench. And quite rightly, the TV cameras stayed away from it as well as the medical people went about their job. So we can't bring you too much more news on that one. We will in due course, of course. We have 12 more minutes of football here. Throw into Middlesbrough here. And it will be Ryan Shotton to throw this one in. So the clock ticks past 91, but essentially we're 10 minutes of the game left. We're 80 minutes into the game. Britta Sombalonga clashing there with Liam Cooper. Referee says no foul against the Sombalonga. So play continues with Casilla playing it out here to Shackleton. Shackleton's done well. Always impressed with Jamie Shackleton. Lively presence now up towards the halfway line. Took that one away from Adam Clayton as well, who was racing back. Now the ball comes across to this near side. Here's Jack Harrison. Harrison to Alioski. Alioski with the cross in. Oh, it wasn't the best of clearances, but flipped. It really wasn't.
Well, we've put a lot of pressure on, Middlesbrough. We should have got level at least.
Now, Tyler Roberts away from Danny Ayala. Comes out here to, John Obi Mikel bringing in clear. Leeds winning it back. It's a foul against Leeds. Maybe Calvin Phillips, who was the Leeds player there, helps John Obi Mikel up. And it's Middlesbrough who will now look to wind the clock down a little bit for a few minutes. Must be so difficult to try and get going again after such a lengthy delay, especially when you don't really know what's happening. But the players have played on in that professional manner that you would expect. Randolph takes the free kick here. Looking for Howson. Header won by Alioski. Was a good header. Back in here by Ayala. Howson trying to get on this one. Alioski's missed it. Howson inside the area, tries to drag it back. Middlesbrough have a corner.
They'll probably try and put the game to bed now and get the ball in the box. Send the central defenders up. There they go.
Well, goal for Middlesbrough now. Well, barring what happened last night, goal for Middlesbrough now surely would end things. But, Mo Bezic with this corner kick now. Bezic, right-footed delivery towards the edge of the 6-yard box where it's headed away by Liam Cooper. Ball comes back in now towards the penalty area. And that one will be behind, and it will be a goal kick that Kiko Casilla can take. We played 94 minutes. So we still have 8 of the stoppage to go. Middlesbrough it is at the moment on the offensive with Britt Assombalonga. Assombalonga trapped here by the Leeds defence. Touch from Bezic. Leeds have it back though, edge of the penalty area. Cooper to Alioski. Touch there from Tyler Roberts. Here's Calvin Phillips.
He's done quite well when he's come on, Tyler Roberts again. You know,
he has, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's made an impact.
Mikel now looking to try and play one for Assombalonga. Goalkeeper's come edge of the penalty area. Casilla kicks it clear.
Did well. I read it well.
Picked out the pass as well. Come on, Leeds. Few minutes remaining now. Kemar Roof on the halfway line. Man we spoke to on LUTV before the game. Up towards Patrick Bamford. Bamford goes over. No foul. Bamford is still down. Ayala brings the ball clear. Runs into the brick wall that is Calvin Phillips. Referee's way play on here as Harrison has picked the ball up. Harrison going for it. Corner kick.
Come on.
Such a difficult one for Harrison to score from there, wasn't it?
Angle,
He's won a corner.
On it anyway.
Well, we're not getting the corner kick straight away because it's going over on that far side. Calvin Phillips has gone across there. In fact, now he's going to bring it back to this near side, and it will be Pablo Hernandez to take it. Corner kick. Can Leeds get themselves back on terms? A point here. We said.
Oh, take that all day long.
Hernandez with that corner kick in towards that near post area. Goes across and away eventually by Dale Fry. Hooks it clear. Harrison has to get there. Harrison just delayed for a moment. Borough got 3 against 1. But Harrison, the one, got the foot in.
He did well. Jack Harrison, yeah. Last man.
Red shirts were bombing down on him there, but he did really well, not once but twice. Friend would have been away initially with 2 teammates for company.
There's still a wee bit of time left, Michael.
So, Borough 1, Leeds 0. 96.5 minutes played on LUTV. 6 more, 5.5 to 6 more still to play in this game. Here's Cooper. Up towards Roof. Roof tackled here by Obi Mikel.
Strong,
Sean Obi Mikel does well. And it's going to be a Leeds throw in though. Leeds looking to try and break here with Shackleton from that throw in. Red shirts around Shackleton, but he shows good strength again. Here's Hernandez. What we know about this Leeds team, they have it in them to score late goals. Looking to try and switch the play here towards Alioski. Alioski with the ball in.
Handball.
Comes off Howson. Some appeals for handball against Johnny Howson. Goes through to the goalkeeper. He has given it. Well, he didn't seem to initially. He's given a yellow card to Howson as well. More importantly, from a Leeds point of view, they've got a free kick here. Just on the edge of the penalty area. So, chance to deliver this ball in. 98 minutes tick by. There's still 4 more to play. Need something special from Pablo Hernandez
last
here.
night, if you get one, you can get one.
Come on, Pab.
So Hernandez is going to take this free kick. Everybody forward, bar Kiko Casilla in his own half and Jack Harrison about 15 yards outside the edge of the penalty area. Hernandez with that ball in. It's headed to clear. Comes back maybe here.
Go
Liam Cooper took it away from Kemar Roof. And Ruth, well, if it had come to him, he might have had an opportunity to at least test the keeper.
Turn on it or something.
Still got 3 minutes. Still got 3 minutes in this game. It's a difficult second half to try and explain to you because clearly our thoughts are with the person that's received medical attention. We have no concrete news on who that is to report to you. We will do just as soon as we can. Plus, of course, we'll update you on what exactly has happened. But the play on the pitch continues here. So the ball goes wide here to Alioski. It was a great ball. Alioski, left-hand side, cross comes in. Might come to Tyler Roberts, didn't quite come to Tyler Roberts. It's cleared away up towards Liam Cooper. Cooper to Hernandez. Hernandez is ball in, looking for Bamford. It's over the head of Bamford, leads on a corner. Comes off Ryan Shotton. Borough doing everything they can at the moment to
still a couple of minutes.
Try and keep their clean sheet and keep their 3 points.
They're just holding on.
They are clinging on. Alioski left-footed, out-swinging corner kick. Here's the header across. It's in! Yeah!
Yes! Come on!
Phillips has done it!
Come on!
Right at the end of this game, Leeds have got a level up.
Get in!
Middlesbrough 1, Leeds United 1.
Yep, good header from Calvin Phillips. Header back across. Deserved it, you know. Fans are enjoying that.
Well, anything makes me go on and win it now.
2-1, let's have it.
We've got 90 seconds left.
You've seen it happening. I don't think they will. I think they're just hanging on now.
90 plus 11 on the clock, Eddie. You don't see that often.
No.
Calvin Phillips with the goal. Leeds getting the reward for all the pressure in this second half in what's been, I'm sure, desperate circumstances to play in as well for the past 10 minutes.
Tell you what, they're under pressure.
And they are under pressure. The ball goes 40 in for Bamford to chase.
I think they're quite happy with the point now.
Well, we said ahead of this game a point here would be a good point. The Borough fans have seen and had enough. They're heading home. And the Leeds fans have got choruses of "We all love Leeds" going on at the moment.
Well, as it stands, Michael, we get back to the top of the table tonight. Just now, tonight we'll be top of the table because Norwich don't play till tomorrow.
Yeah, other games in the Championship at Blackburn, Bristol, Bolton, Preston, Derby Hull, Forest, Brentford, QPR, Birmingham, Rotherham, Wigan, Wednesday, Reading, Swansea, Millwall, Stoke, West Brom this evening. This potential point on the cards here. We've got about 10 seconds or so remaining.
I think.
Bamford
We'll see Leeds go back to the summit of the table. And that's what the Leeds United fans are singing about right now. Leeds United top of the league. And for Borough, it's a point that will take them fourth as the referee does bring this game to a conclusion. And the Leeds United players with 90 plus 11, Pontus Janssen, I think, has been given a yellow card for something he said. At 90 plus 11, Calvin Phillips pops up with the equaliser.
Yeah.
On what is
exciting finish.
Nice one, Pontus.
What has been an afternoon where they deserved, Eddie, that second goal.
Yeah, for a spirited comeback in the second half. First half, I thought Middlesbrough deserved to be in front, and Middlesbrough started the second half with a house on fire. Got the goal, looked as if we were struggling, but they seemed to set off then. So we get back into the lead with some wonderful chances, you know. It's a great point for us, really good point. You know, you come to a place like Middlesbrough, when you get a point, you're happy. What you've got to do, you've got to capitalise on that now in your home games.
Two home games to come.
You've got to win the two of them, and you'll be top of the division probably.
Yeah, just in terms, obviously, the bigger picture this afternoon, having come here on the back of that defeat against Norwich, just to get that point, not have two defeats in a row, and just to keep things ticking along.
Well, that's it. You know, we had to get something out of the game today, just to get a bit of momentum going again. You know, if you leave here, even you know, like with a few chances second half, but if you have left here and not get anything out of the game, you know, if they've been run or low, you know, but they've got something out of the game, so that should give us a big lift before the Swansea game Wednesday night. But you've got to capitalise on your home games now. The last home game we never done it against Norwich. Got to do it now.
Well, more from Eddie Gray in a couple of moments' time. We will, of course, keep you in touch with the situation here at the Riverside Stadium as best we know it, and once we have confirmed news for you. It's finished on LUTV. Middlesbrough 1, Leeds United 1.
Well, Leeds leave it late once again, but a great point in the end at Middlesbrough, thoroughly deserved, if not all three as well, given what we've seen in that second 45 from the Whites. Bobby Davison is alongside us, and let us know your thoughts on the game. You can get in touch with us on social media, use the hashtag LUTVLive, and email us lutv@leedsunited.com. But Bobby, you know, we've sat in this studio all season and watched Leeds score late goals. That's another crucial one today, isn't it?
Oh, fantastic goal. Great header by Liam Cooper, and what a finish by Calvin. I just thought, before the game we spoke about, that I thought Middlesbrough just packed the defence and dropped deep. We had to move the ball quickly. They surprised us in the first half by pressing us. Straight after half time we conceded a goal. Then we're on the back foot in terms of, but then Middlesbrough dropped and did what I thought they might have done in the first half, dropped and let us play. And we started creating chances, and second half we looked really, really good. Created 2 or 3 very good chances. Should have put them away. But like you said, you'd settle for a point before the game. Certainly, the last 10-15 minutes I was settling for a point. Then we got the goal. For getting it a little bit earlier, I think we would have went on and won the game, Tom.
Yeah, well, there were big chances in that second half. Let's take a look at some of them then. These are the highlights from the whole match, really. And in the first half, we sat here at half time. Look, there were little chances, little bits and pieces here and there, but there wasn't really a clear-cut chance, was there, for either side?
Well, it's not a clear-cut chance. It's just, my concern is that he's got it in the box free. Nobody picked him up. A better ball and he gets a goal, but he didn't.
And then Middlesbrough with some sort of attempts from in and around outside the penalty area. But this is the second half, and this is where Middlesbrough, they started strongly, didn't they? It's a bad goal for us to concede.
Well, I think it's a bad goal defensively. We've got John, a little ball inside. Not our fullback, because our fullback's gone missing. I think it was Fernando's trying to fill in there. But the concern for me is the boy who scores has a touch on the edge of the box, has a look up, and he's got time to pick his spot. That should never happen.
And then from that goal, as we discussed there, Middlesbrough just decided to sit back and invite pressure on. We put a lot of balls into the penalty area. Roof very close there, just to getting any touch on that, and it's in. But there was some big chances. This from Bamford.